News 5 investigates how a suicidal man in Mobile County was able to bring a gun into an ambulance today. Police say he then stole the ambulance and led officers on a chase. Ultimately, he killed himself. Nicolette Schleisman is live at Providence Hospital. And Nicolette, you've been going over the timeline of today's events to try to get some answers as to what happened today.
Yeah, that's right, Devin. And the paramedics brought the man here to the ambulance bay at Providence Hospital when he pulled a gun on them and took off in the ambulance.
It's much more surprising to get into a situation like this. It's not something we would expect, and certainly pretty scary.
Mobile County EMS is still working to understand how a man they were assisting pulled a gun and stole their ambulance.
It was dispatched initially as a sick call.
Mobile County EMS says they got the initial call of a man with heart problems at 4:41 a.m. They arrived at the Waffle House in Grand Bay on Wilmer Road South 14 minutes later. It took nearly 20 minutes before they left for Providence Hospital. There were some issues with the patient.
Some concern from the medics on scene that the patient was agitated after they arrived, and there was a request for the sheriff's department to come that was later canceled because the patient calmed down.
When they arrived at Providence at 5:39 a.m., Mobile County EMS says they thought everything was normal.
They turned to place the computer, I think it was on the bench seat of the ambulance, and then began to unload the stretcher as normal. And when the gun was out at that point, and so options are few. So I absolutely think they did a great job.
Mobile County EMS says it's not normal for them to search or look for weapons, but if a call comes in abnormal or dangerous, they yield to law enforcement.
The ambulance would stage somewhere prior to going on scene, somewhere safe, and would wait for law enforcement to go to the scene and secure the scene or make sure the scene was safe for the medics to come in. That was not the initial dispatch information that we received.
Mobile County EMS says they are still investigating what happened, and they plan on speaking with the medics who were working in the ambulance this morning at a later date. Reporting live near Providence Hospital, Nicolette Schleisman, WKRG News 5.